Hey guys, how are we doing? This is going to be a short video just kind of running through what the Switch 2 exactly is, as well as like maybe answering a few questions for people because one thing I've seen since the Switch 2 got announced is there's some bits and pieces that people are like, oh, how much is this? How much is that? What's the deal with this? What's the deal with that? So this is just going to be like a quick video running down like what the Switch 2 is, as well as some bits and pieces so people won't be confused anymore. Or at least, have a better idea of certain stuff about Switch 2. Right. So first up is the price. In America, it's going to cost 449 US dollars and 99 cents. Now, the bundle with Mario Kart World is an extra 50 bucks. So that'll be 499 US, 99 cents. Now, in UK, pricing will be 395.99 pounds or 429.99 pounds for the bundle. In Europe, that's 469.99 for the base unit and 509.99 euros for the bundle. While in Japan, there's a base unit that's Japanese only for 49,980 yen, with the Mario Kart World being 53,980 yen. And the multi-language version is 69,980 yen. So yeah, a little bit pricier in Japan, but the one issue is though, America can't get pre-orders right now because of the tariffs. Currently, pre-orders like aren't happening in America just yet. Like people in Australia have been able to pre-order it. For Australia, we've been able to pre-order it for $699.95 for the base version, or $769.95 for the one with Mario Kart World. So we've been able to pre-order. UK and Europe, I'm pretty sure have as well, but America can't pre-order right now because of the whole tariff situation. All right. So three things that I've been hearing people say, how much is this? How much is that? What's going on? Blah blah. Those three things are one, the Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour in US is 10 USD. I think that's a little bit silly because it's sort of like a glorified tech demo, and even the PS5 came with Astrobot, that Astro Playroom for free. Um, at least at the same time, Nintendo aren't slugging you like a bajillion bucks just to play a tech demo. Now, number two, people were unsure how much these upgrades were going to cost. Certain games for the Switch 1 are getting Switch 2 versions. Some will be free upgrades, or some will be paid. New content, or some enhancements, or some other stuff. Luckily, upgrade pricing isn't too bad. It's actually pretty reasonable. So, if you're after upgrading the Zelda games, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, you're looking at 1,000 yen, which translates to 10 USD somehow, even though 1,000 yen is closer to like say 750 USD. But at least they're not slugging too much. So yeah, 10 USD for like a more kind of like, I guess, lower level upgrade, which is like resolution, FPS, graphic settings, and stuff like that, as well as some stuff like, newish content. In the case of the Zelda games, it's using the Hyrule notes to get some extra stuff, like a GPS map and such. So obviously because of that, the Kirby and Mario Party Jamboree upgrade will obviously be 20 USD, because in Japan it's 2,000 yen for that. So I assume in Australia, that would be about 15 Australian and 30 Australian. Luckily, there is a bunch of games as like sort of like a wave one on launch. For the Switch 1, we'll be getting games as a free upgrade for Switch 2, which includes like better FPS, as well as like I assume like graphics settings a bit higher, resolution higher as well. So it'll be good to see stuff like Mario Odyssey and 3D World, which is already 60 FPS. It'd be good to see what they do with that. Personally, I'm hoping either 4K or like 4K option, or maybe a slight resolution boost to 120 hertz. So pretty sure Mario 3D World was 1080p with dynamic scaling resolution. It'd be nice to see it go up to like 1440p 120 hertz with the 4K 60 option as well. Because one good thing about the Switch 2 is you've got 4K 60, 1080 120, and 1440p 120 hertz for games that support it. Now, the last quick thing I'm going to run through that people are unsure about is the keycard games. People were worried this is going to be some bullshit where, oh, Billy wants to buy Bravely Default. Billy plays Bravely Default. Oh, Billy's got a paperweight. He can't sell it. He can't give it to a friend, so on. Nope, that's not an issue. Unlike Switch 1 download games, where you get a key, and you're basically locked to using it on the account that you put the key in, the code in the box, this is different. This is like basically like a physical card that has nothing on it, almost like some of those PS5 games where you put a PS5 disc in, and you have to download 80 gigs. It's basically essentially like that. But the good thing it means is, Billy can buy Bravely Default, play it, get 100 hours out of it somehow, and decide, you know what, I don't need to play this game for a while. Maybe if they remake it like in 10 years time, 20 years time, he can just give it to a friend. He can sell it on like eBay, Amazon, EB Games, GameStop, CEX, or Sex, or whatever he wants to do. It's not locked to his account. I've been seeing people worried about the fact that that thing is locked to your account, but no, it's not. It's just basically like, here's a timeline. On June 5th, Billy walks into the store, buys by the default. A year later, Billy decides, you know what, I've got to sell some of my games. I'm not playing these anymore. So June 5th, 2026, Billy just sells it on eBay for like $30 or something like that. I don't know, whatever, $20. So how much would it be worth in the US secondhand? And he's made some money back, and someone else gets a cheap copy of the game. No issues there. Anyway, that's all I really want to talk about. Was just like I said, just a quick rundown of what Switch 2 was. Not getting into like major stuff like, all the upgrades and changes and stuff. Just try to quick look at it, as well as answer some questions. Like I said, those 3 questions that I said before, which is the whole keycard stuff, the upgrade stuff. Yeah, basically just hopefully this video is kind of help people like get an idea of like some of the like nitty gritty that hasn't been revealed so far. Because again, especially with the keycard, one UK Nintendo support person had said it was locked to their account, but no, it's not. Billy can sell that game. He can do whatever he wants with it. He can grind it up and feed it to the bulls. I don't know. Anyway, see you guys later.